Good morning. Today we are at a thrift store in a pretty rich area, wealthy area. So it should be a good time. Let's see how it goes. Bring you guys along for the ride, show you guys everything we find, talk about what we buy, why we buy it, how much we think we'll sell it for. Let's rock and roll. Right as we walk in, we see them rolling out the fresh racks. And on that first fresh rack, we have our first pickup of the day with this beautiful Patagonia full zip windbreaker. Very nice piece. Should be good for at least 35, 45, maybe more. Got to look up the specific model. I'm creeping in the back right here, and I see about 4 fresh racks ready to get rolled out. Let's go. Here we grabbed a couple more things off the fresh rack. Some were taken, some were leaving. We're going to be taking those REI cargo shorts. Should be good for around 20 bucks. We're going to be taking these Billabong board shorts. Should be good for right around 20 bucks, especially right now. They're selling pretty quickly for us. And we're definitely grabbing these Nike Tech fleece shorts. The ones with this big like zip pocket are the Nike Tech ones. And they should be good for, again, right around $20. We also grabbed this here, this button-up. It's a Mountain Hardwear button-up. We just grabbed it quickly to look at. After looking it over, it was pretty beat, pretty worn, and not really there, so we did end up passing on that one. And then the last piece is this beautiful Nike Polo. I'm not sure what this design is from, but I'm sure we're going to get at least $30 for this one. So I guess according to Big Yumbo, I passed over a really good brand the other day. I was not going to let that happen today. We looked up at this new brand, Dandy Del Mar. It has over a 200% sell-through rate, with some of their shirts selling for over $100. Very nice. 3 nice patties here. My wife found the better sweater, I found the windbreaker, and then I just picked up this hoodie off of a fresh rack. We were stoked to find a couple pieces here at $2.99, starting with this basic classic little Goldie ribbed tank, followed up by this FP Free People Movement sleeveless top in a very nice like light pink color. Both of these should, nothing crazy, but hopefully should go for over $10 over on our Whatnot, selling basically instantly, as well as this one more FP Movement, Free People Movement top. I believe all these little tops were $2.99. And then one last one is a Free People Movement, again, kind of like a sports bra, more athletic style kind of little top. And again, should go for over $10 over on Whatnot. Here we have a very nice extra large long sleeve Free People, Anthropology top. Should go for, in that $15 range. And here we have a St. John shirt, which we have not tried over on Whatnot, but we will give it a shot and see how it goes. My wife and I were hitting those fresh racks hard. We were finding some good stuff. Got this aloe like Sherpa fleece or teddy bear fleece jacket. Got these Lulu pants. Got the Nike hoodie. Got the aloe leggings, the Lulu leggings. Just a bunch of crispy stuff. Look at this aloe jacket. Come on. Sometimes the Lulu comes out, sometimes it doesn't. Today it was definitely coming out. We got the pants, we got the leggings. Do you guys recognize this right here? I hope you do. We got the big V in the house. Got the Vori corduroy pants in a men's extra large. Very nice. I'm guessing at least 40, 45 on those. And then we got these beautiful FP Beach. Let me try to get a better angle on these like crazy harem, like wide leg pants here. Got to zoom out a little bit, give you all that wide angle shot for those. Beautiful pickup. Got these Nike leggings, nothing crazy, but I don't know if you can see, they got a little flare there at the bottom, as well as these got like a wide leg, little flare there at the bottom. Should be pretty popular, should be going for almost 20 bucks. Here we have some vintage Levi's, some 550s made in USA in this beautiful like rusty green color. I thought they were pretty nice. I think they'll sell pretty quickly in that $35, $40 range. Here we have some Hudson jean shorts. Hudson makes pretty good jeans, so I think these jean shorts should be pretty popular. We're paying $5 for them. Hopefully we can sell them for at least 15 bucks. Here we have some Gymshark biker shorts. We have sold these in the past in that $15 to $20 range, so an awesome pickup here for $5. And then last but not least, we have these amazing James Purse standard pants. These are usually good for that $35, $40 range all day long. Alright, time for another cart update. In the women's section, my wife found these mother jeans. Not in amazing condition, but not bad for $200 jeans. We'll definitely be grabbing those. We also found a pair of these frame jeans that were really nice, good wash, good color. And they had a nice little like mini boot or mini flare, but they were a size 26. We did end up passing on those. They're a little small. And then we got these redone jeans. These were in a bigger size, 29. Also good color, good distressing, good cut. These should do really well. Also some expensive jeans there, redone, good brand to look out for. And then we have a good pile of half off Nike. All of these were like $5 and then cut down to like $2.50, or they were $3 cut to $1.50. We ended up passing on this rag and bone because it was a little fuzzy. But again, we did find a good amount of that like half off Nike, which was pretty cool. That one we're gonna look up. That one we're gonna look up. We'll come back to those in a little bit. Here we have a Lulu tank. All of these like really small sleeveless things. They're marking at $2.99, so good pickups for us there. This is a Free People Movement bodysuit at $2.99. We would have picked up, but it was a little worn, so we did end up passing on that one. We have some House of Harlow 1960. We picked up a gold and a black one. We did end up passing on them. We thought they were a little funny looking. Let me know in the comments what you think. Should I have picked these up? They were $5. I don't know. What do you guys think? Next up, we have this Dragon Ball Z graphic tee. We don't pick up all of these, only the ones with good graphics. That's like a huge Frieza graphic on that one. Should do well. This one was marked at, again, like $3 or $5, and it was 50% off. So solid pickup there. This was a Lululemon top that I believe they had marked at $2.99. We'll see if my wife ends up keeping that one or we end up selling that one in that 15 to 20 range. Same like this. Nice little Lulu tank. Good for that $15 range all day long. Here we have a Youngla tank top. Young LA, Youngla. We'll be listing this over on eBay in that like $20, $21 range. Here we have a very nice Free People, Intimately Free People top. Yep, should be good for around $15. Here we have a Cloth and Stone, just a basic top. Got to be good for at least $10 minimum, I'm guessing. Or I'm betting, since I did pay for that. And then we have one more piece here. We liked it, but we did end up leaving it. This was a cool full zip sweater. It was just really, really, really fuzzy. And I believe it was like a small or extra small. At this point, we've been here for hours, and let's do another cart update. Again, we picked up a good amount of half off Nike. This was tagged at $6.99, half off, so $3.50 for this Nike quarter zip pullover. Should be good for about $20. Here we have another pair of James Purse pants. I believe we caught a hole on these and did end up passing on these in the end. But yeah, good pair of pants if you can find them without holes, obviously. Icebreaker merino wool, amazing brand to look out for. This woman's top should go for right around $30. Here we have another half off Nike piece, $3.50 on this Nike crew neck. These have been going for like $15, even more for us over on Whatnot. Free Fly has been solid for us, like as far as I know, has always been solid for us over on eBay. Got this for half off. Should be good for maybe $25, maybe more, maybe less. I haven't looked that one up in a little while. Here we have a Polo Ralph Lauren hoodie. This one felt like super soft, almost like sleepwear to me, but it didn't say sleepwear anywhere, and it was just a regular hoodie. Again, these are usually good for around $25, depending on the color and the size. This we ended up passing on. It was just a basic, I think, H&M. It did have a good graphic, but it did have a minor flaw. Yeah, we passed on that one right there. Here we have a Johnny O quarter zip. I believe we also passed on this one. It was like a woman's. It was pretty worn, pretty fuzzy. Not a great color or size. And here, I believe we have some substantial pieces. Let's see what's going on here. We have some St. John. We found a bunch of St. John today, maybe like 10 pieces of it, and I believe we picked up like 5 pieces of it. They had this one tagged at, I just missed it, but I think they had that one at like $8, and then they had this one tagged at $5. So again, we had a good variety, good range, and just a couple of different styles of pieces to try. This Eileen Fisher was nice, but it was an extra small, and it was faded, so we did end up passing on that one. This is a Tommy Bahama hoodie. This is good. These are usually good for around 20, maybe $25, depending on size, depending on color. Here we have a Johnny O surf flannel, men's, like flannel with a hood. Should be good for around 20, maybe $25. Nice piece there. Here we have some half off Nike. Again, just a couple of bucks for the Nike workout top. Usually good for over 10, around 15. Here we have a super fuzzy aloe top that we should still be able to get around $15 for on Whatnot. And another half off Nike piece. I believe this is men's. Only $3.50 on these really cool Nike like youth sized extra large pants. Should be good for around 20, maybe even more. These are really, really cool. This is an on-field apparel NFL Chargers sweater jacket thing. We've sold this exact piece before for around $30-$40 quickly. I think we're gonna be grabbing that at $12.99. A little pricey, but I think we do end up grabbing that. Here we have another $12.99 piece, but this one is a beauty. This Eileen Fisher should be good for at least $40, maybe more. It's a beautiful piece in beautiful condition. Here we have a Free People FP Beach dress. I believe they had this tagged at $6 or $7. Should be good for around 15 bucks over on Whatnot. And then we did end up deciding to grab this Sweaty Betty for 5 bucks. It's a romper. The romper seems to do well over on eBay. We'll give it a shot one more time over on Whatnot. And then we have this 100% linen Ralph Lauren like tunic length top we're going to be grabbing. And we found some more stuff. Here we go, a really solid brand to look out for. Outerknown is solid in the men's and in the women's section. Hopefully we can get around 20 bucks for that little top there. This POL is not a brand we've sold too much in the past, but it was requested by our Whatnot viewers. So here we go. We found a piece. We're going to take it to them. We'll see how it goes. We'll let you guys know. This brand we've sold once or twice, Varley. It's sold at Nordstrom. It's an expensive brand. We went ahead and grabbed this up for, I believe, like $2.99, maybe even half off of that. This was a nice find, brand new with tags. Faherty, solid brand over on eBay, and also a solid brand over on Whatnot. They do seem to like it over there. Next up is a brand not a lot of people know of, Majestic Filatures. I believe we found it once or twice in the past, and it's sold for us in that like $30 range. This one was half off. I believe we might have ended up passing on it due to fuzziness, as well as this Young, Fabulous, and Broke, or Young, Broke, and Fabulous. I forget the exact name. Again, this was requested by our Whatnot viewers, so we did find it. That piece was a little worn. I believe we did leave it. Look at this beautiful Eileen Fisher. Beautiful, beautiful. I believe they had it tagged at $6 or $7, $6.99. We are definitely grabbing this up. Very nice color, very nice size, nice cut. Let's go. And this is a banger right here. Aaron Woolen Mills or something like that. Aaron Woolen Craft Mills. Beautiful find here. Nice, heavy, chunky knit cardigan made of wool, made in Ireland. Very nice. I don't want to say that's how it's done, but that's kind of how it's done. You got to show up early. You got to show up often. You got to lock in. No messing around. Go through the racks. Get your stuff. Make it happen. Alrighty. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage in the store. Difficult to make it all happen while we're trying to go hard and fast, but we're making it happen. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you guys in the next one. We got another like 2 videos in the pipe coming in hot. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Hit the video with a thumbs up. Drop a comment below if you have any questions, any comments. We appreciate it to the fullest. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.